Welcome. Today's 15-minute practice focuses on boosting the metabolism and also building strength. So let's begin the practice at the top of the mat. Feet are about hip distance apart, and we're going to start with a swing and wrap and a side reach. So you'll swing and wrap the body twice and reach over right and left. We'll do this at your own pace, creating some heat in the body, getting ready for the practice today. Swing and wrap twice, and then reaching right and left, lengthening through that side waist. Couple more. And let's bring our hands to our heart. Let's bring awareness to the breath. Breathe in as you stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Reach up, lengthen through the entire spine. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do that once more. Breathe in, stretch up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And let's move on. Let's bring our feet about hip distance apart, fingertips behind the ears, elbows wide. Now let's do elbow to opposite knee, working through those obliques. At your own pace here. Elbow to knee. Remember not to pull on the neck. Keep your fingertips behind the ears, elbows wide. And bring your hands to your heart. Now inhale the arms up. Exhale as you fold from the hips. Now slide your hands to your shins, extend the spine. Exhale as you step back to plank. Super strong here. Lower the knees, elbows to the body, lower slow. Breathe in as you lift for baby cobra. Exhale as you release and push back to down face dog. So spread the fingers wide, distribute the weight evenly in the hands, and you can pedal out the feet. Bring awareness to the breath as you move. Now bend your knees and step to the top of the mat. Slide your hands to your shins, spinal extension. Exhale, let go. And let's roll up through the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Now to another round of that elbow to knee. So feet about hip distance apart. Fingertips behind the ears, elbows wide, elbow to knee. And hands to your heart. Let's move on. Breathe in, stretch up. Exhale, fold from the hips. Slide your hands to your shins, spinal extension. And exhale, release. And lower your knees, elbows to the body, lower slowly to the mat. Breathe in as you lift for a baby cobra. Exhale as you push back. Down face dog, tailbone to the sky. And again, pedal out the feet. And find your breath in the pose. And bend your knees, look to your hands, take a big step forward to the top of the mat. Slide your hands to your shins, extension. Exhale, let go, and roll up through the spine. All right, let's move on. Let's move to Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale as you fold from the hips. Hands to your shins, extension. Exhale, step back to plank. Now on your knees or toes, let's go through a vinyasa, chaturanga, dandasana. And push back to down face dog. And let's add on. Let's take the right foot forward for warrior two. Reach to the fingertips. Now exhale to reverse triangle. Straighten the legs, reach down the back leg. Now we're going to windmill the arms around, and we're going to go to either a slow or a fast mountain climber. So knees coming in, try to get about 15 reps here. You can hold a modified plank if you don't want to do the mountain climbers. And push back down, face dog, tailbone to the sky. Now let's switch sides. So bend your knees, left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg, slide down the back leg. Take another breath. Exhale, windmill the arms around and go into a mountain climbers or a modified plank. Try to get about 15 reps here. And lower your knees and sit back in child's pose. Set your hips way back and breathe in the pose. Now come up to all fours, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, cat and cow. At your own pace, breathe in to lift head and tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine. Again, breathe in, lift. Exhale, round and open. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, round. And breathe in, lift. Exhale, push back to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Now look to your hands. Let's take a step forward with the left foot, right knee on the ground, low lunge. Reach to the sky. And bring the hands behind the back, interlock, open your heart, stretch the chest. And release the right hand down, left arm to the sky, lunge twist. Breathe here. And release, step back to plank, go through vinyasa or straight to down dog. And we'll do the same sequence other side, so bend your knees. And let's step the right foot forward, left knee on the ground. Reach up for low lunge, arms to the sky. Now take another breath. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlock, draw the shoulder blades together. Open your heart, chest stretch. Now bring the hands down, left hand down, right arm up, lunge twist. And release, step back to plank and go through vinyasa. Breathing into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale as you push back to down face dog. And let's lower our knees. Let's set up for a push-up. Bring your hands wide. So let's get about 4 push-ups here. And sit back. And let's slowly come up, rounding through the spine, transitioning to modified up dog. Now this time we'll move to tricep push-ups, so bring the hands a little narrow. And getting about 4 or 5 reps. And sit back in child's pose. And rolling up, transitioning to modified up dog, toes curled under, heart forward. And let's come back up and tricep push-ups, hands in close, elbows close to the body. Make sure you engage your core here. 4 or 5 reps. And sit back. And coming through to modified up dog. And you can stay in a modified plank or do another round of tricep push-ups. Hands in close, elbows close to the body. Engage your core. 4 or 5 reps. And when you're done, just sit back in child's pose. Well, let's transition, roll up to hero and bring the hands behind the back and stretch the chest. And let's come forward, cat and cow. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, round. And then just push back to down face dog. Now let's slowly walk to the top of the mat and roll up through the spine. And let's do another round of the elbow to knee, working these obliques. About 10 to 12 reps here. At your own pace. And hands to your heart. And let's move on to a balanced pose, Vrikshasana tree pose. And you can bring the foot high or low on the leg, whatever feels good for you today. Find your focus point. And when you're ready, we'll transition to the other side. So Vrikshasana tree pose. So the knee opens, placing the foot either high or low on the leg. Hands at your heart, awareness to the breath. And let's come to Tadasana, bring the hands behind the back, interlocking. And when you're ready, slowly hinge forward from the hips. Soften the knees. And when you're ready, release the hands and just hang in ragdoll, grabbing the elbows. Knees are soft. And release the hands down. Let's slide our hands to our shins, extend the spine. Exhale, step back to plank and go through a vinyasa. Breathing into up dog. Exhale, down face dog. Now let's come forward and do one more round of those mountain climbers. You could stay in a modified plank if you don't want to do the climbers. And when you're done, sit back in child's pose. And let's slowly come up, coming to a seated position with the legs straight out in front. Let's bring the feet about hip distance apart, hands at prayer, and we're just going to touch opposite toes. So reaching, doing toe touches. And getting about 12 to 15 reps here. At your own pace. And last one. And let's bring the feet in a little closer. Now reach the arms up to the sky and hinge forward from the hips. Placing your hands either on the shins or grabbing the feet. You And keep your knees soft here and chest forward, lengthening through the crown of the head. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And when you're ready, slowly rise. Let's just bring the knees in and give yourself a hug. Spine is nice and long here. And let's transition to bound ankle. So bring the soles of the feet together, sitting up nice and tall. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Now, if you want to intensify the stretch, bring your hands behind your hips and bring the heart forward. Think of working those knees down towards the floor, stretching and lengthening through the adductors. And when you're ready, slowly release. And let's just windshield wiper the legs side to side. And coming to a cross-legged seat, getting ready to close down the practice for today. So extend through the crown of the head, roll the shoulders back, and quiet your mind. Let's bring awareness to the breath and the body, the present moment. So clearing your thoughts, using the mind and the breath to let go. So begin to focus on a longer inhale, a longer exhale. Now feel free to stay here for as long as you like, and have a great day.